Hey everyone, welcome in week 6. Ryan Noonan here with Connor Allen. Looking at week 6 inactives, look at sharp stack, see if we could pick off anything here this morning. What's going on, buddy?
Yeah, not a whole lot. Obviously got some big news with the Cardinals running back situation. It looks like we have Zonovan Bam Knight starting with
Damn.
Jacoby Brissett. And so, yeah, I mean, we'll see how that goes. And then Michael Carter taking a back seat. Right now it's kind of like weird prop wise. I think there's not really anything stale left on the screen. Bam Knight up to 37.5 rushing yards. I don't know if I love that, to be honest.
Yeah, not excited about that. Not a great matchup. Not a great offense that we should expect much out of here with Jacoby Brissett. Yeah, overall efficiency dip for sure. But yeah, I feel like congrats if you got in on the early news. But I don't know that there's anything that I'd be chasing now. There's probably some stale stuff out there. Let me see if there's anything
I looked.
stale on
I mean,
board.
some of this stuff is tough because it doesn't always fully remove from the odds screen right away. So ESPN
For
bet
sure.
52.5. I highly doubt that that's up. I mean, we're like an hour plus past the news. I'd send you guys some underdog slips of Knight over 6.5 carries, Carter under 10 carries, whatever, and then just some random pick in there. So I don't know. I mean, I thought that made sense. Like the pick'em games. Oh, I got $100 in my ESPN bet account. Who knew? I didn't even know it was sitting there. I thought I cleaned this sucker out. But yeah, I don't know. Do you have any I don't know if anything's playable. I think the only thing that I saw that was interesting would be Michael Carter rushing, receiving. It looks like it got pulled from FanDuel. It was 40.5 here.
I think there was let me look at 365 if people have that. I think there was a 41.5 out there.
Okay.
Combined rushing receiving. Again, the McCardle will be involved in some of the long down and distance stuff. So there's definitely some outs. Yeah, still out there on 365 right now, under 41.5, minus 115.
Rushing and receiving.
Yep.
That's something. I mean, I don't see I think that's the problem is if you're giving Bam Knight the lead work, you're looking at I don't know, 10, 12, 13 carries. Then you're looking at what, I don't know, 3 to 5-ish for Michael Carter, maybe a couple of pass downs, but that was never his jam, right? He wasn't supposed to even be doing that last week. It just happened,
right?
So I don't know. I think that under is pretty interesting. I know a bunch of sharp groups have gotten down on.
Yeah, that's the problem is we are kind of a little bit behind here. So
yeah, which is it's okay. It's really tough to release stuff that's I don't know, moving quickly and going there quickly. So we got Kyler Murray officially inactive. Not surprising there. I know you are on the Jacoby Brissett being reasonable train.
I'm not in. It was more of a Kyler. I think is just not really good. I just think Kyler gets a lot of.
That's fair.
I think his athleticism does a lot of the heavy lifting. Was kind of my take, right? So the efficiency piece can help. He's a good runner, scrambler, those types of things. And I think a little bit of a below average, pocket passer. So yeah, it's not necessarily pro Kyler or pro Brissett, who was pretty bad last year for New England. But yeah, it's a tough spot for the Cardinals.
We got QJ officially inactive, which is pretty interesting here. I mean, we got Keandre Lambert-Smith 8.5 on some MGMs. That would be, if you could find any of that stuff, I think that's great. I mean, 8.5 Hard Rock MGM if those are still around, right? Because I think that's the most natural player to fill in there, right?
Yeah, I think it just
Trey Harris.
I think it just helps Keenan Allen and Ladd McConkey, be honest.
Okay.
Probably Keenan more so, in my opinion, versus anything specifically with the ancillary third pieces. You can even make the case that Oronde Gadsden probably is a little bit better than he was before, but I don't know. That's moved. That was mid upper teens. So I think that's already been chased out too. So that's not necessarily something I'm jumping at. Yeah, the third receiver stuff there. No thanks. Do you have any feel in the backfield there?
I think Haskins gets the majority of work here early, and then if he sucks, which is very possible, they just start like rolling with the hot hand here. I mean, we're up to 44.5 on Haskins. It's open to like 32. I thought about playing it there. I mean, but I frankly wasn't that confident that like he was any good. He's been just awful almost his whole career. Vidal down to 26.5. I don't know. I think it's probably like a live betting situation. Like if Haskins is like 5 carries for 12 yards early on, maybe live bet some Vidal stuff. I don't think they're committed to Haskins. Like, just
Yeah.
I guess.
Let me see. I got one. Again,
right.
Not widely available. I wish it was widely available. I would play it. I'm actually going to ping the Discord here real quick.
Okay.
Because it's,
is it defensive player? Or what's
it's not a defensive player.
Okay.
It's it's an offensive player. We want to take care of our people. People take care of us. So we're going to give them some first stuff.
Love that.
Yeah, like then we'll talk about it.
Because
again, it's stale. It might be there.
Let's see here. We got no other. While you're doing that, and then feel free to cut me off whenever you're good to go here. But Kamara officially active, which is not a surprise. And then he also said all the trade rumors, like he doesn't want to be traded. In my mind, that kind of just like further validates that like they're not guaranteeing him like any big role or anything going forward. They're just going to play with whatever. And like if they want to play Kendra Miller, they're going to play Kendra Miller. So I don't know. I think we'll see what that looks like. I think under 38.5 is kind of interesting. It keeps like moving down and down and down. Like it gets to a point where it's pretty tough. And it looks like the Patriots guy that was added to the list is active, I think. What was his name? It's Milton.
Milton Williams.
Milton Williams. Yeah, I think he's active right now, so that's good.
Yeah. I would, if you have, it's unfortunately not widely available, but if you have Hard Rock, 365, MGM, Rivers, they all have Jordan Whittington posted. Tutu Atwell officially inactive for the Rams. We have a couple different ways this goes. Atwell's actually been playing a lot, and actually been playing a lot in the slot, which is a nice 1-for-1 for Whittington. And Whittington at 14.5 receiving yards. You also have the scenario where this is a blowout, and like if Puka and Devontae Adams are rested, like then Whittington gets, I don't know, a series or two as like the wide receiver 1. But 14.5, I mean, he had 33 last week in a part-time role. So, we saw him last year pop a little bit when Cooper Kupp was dinged up and Puka was dinged up. So Whittington 14.5, I think, is a jam spot if you can get down on it.
Love it. I think that's just like an unofficial, right? I think, or are you playing that?
Yeah, I can't officially release it. Not everyone has it.
Got it. Yeah, because this looks like it's tough here at Hard Rock, like you're saying. Profit X. I mean, I don't know. Sometimes there's some random liquidity there. It looks like there's like some at minus 160. I don't know. That's interesting. But
I guess sharing this with our subscribers gets me a day in LOL, which you love to see,
Yeah, I see that.
Dude. It's not going to be. It wasn't posted anywhere. It wasn't coming at 14.5 on any book.
No, but you absolutely ruined his day now. So this is great.
Yeah.
I hope he has just a miserable Sunday. I mean, every day is a miserable day for Dane, so it's okay. Let's see here. We got some. Are we gonna pop the EV tool? I don't think there's any other crazy inactives, right? First off, the Jets are beating the Broncos right now. Justin Fields has 34 passing yards. I mean, this is the nut run out right here. This is just incredible. Any other inactives that like stood out to you before we hop on the EV tool and get on here? Let's see. I think that was pretty.
No, I don't think there was anything that was going to be impactful necessarily, or anything that's surprising. I think the surprising news was the Cardinals news.
Yeah. All right. So let's see here. Run through the EV tool real quick. We got Higbee minus 145, under 2.5 receptions. That makes sense. I think that they're going to use more T-Ferg, right? That was like the kind of the thought there, right? Specifically.
Sorry, which one was that?
It was Higbee under 2.5 receptions here. I think it just moved. So
okay. I saw
there.
I saw that a little bit earlier.
Danny Dimes, 12.5 rushing yards. I mean, this is probably a good look here. 16.5 elsewhere, 16.5 Pinnacle. I mean, 17.5 DraftKings. That's pretty interesting. Let's see here. Javante, Hunter Renfro under 17.5. I don't know if I love that because of
Yeah,
the
you were
Coker
considering it
situation.
earlier in the week with the Coker stuff, but it kind of changed.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know. Still lean under at 17.5. The weather there is not looking like it's going to be a concern. Like I mean, a mild concern per Kevin Roth. So at least that was the latest update this morning. So nothing crazy there. So I don't know. Maybe lean under there. I think it's a decent look. Ollie Gordon, 19.5 rushing yards. I mean, I'm not convinced that he's any good still, but I don't know. I mean, that's maybe I'm just a hater. Like that might be. I'm a certified hater of all these guys. Let's see here. I don't know. Anything else stand out to you? I feel like you could probably just jam all these. I mean, this is looking at our EV tool. The middles tool here has got some good stuff too. Debo over 5.5, under 6.5 is kind of fun. Daniel Jones, yeah, you got a pretty nice middle there. I mean, 5 yards is really solid.
Yeah. I love the middle stool. It's a great addition. You make anything of the maybe some Chris Rodriguez inactive discussion? I don't think he's practiced. I don't think he practiced Friday. And again, obviously, a little bit different because it's a Monday game. But do you think that impacts anything with JCM or any? Because I see some JCM stuff popping receiving wise in here. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, because it's the Monday game or whatever. And so, yeah, I mean, I think he's going to see most of the work here, but like we kind of thought that too after Eckler went down. Then they ended up rolling with Chris Rodriguez. Like, I just don't know who else they'd put out there that they feel good about ahead of him. Like, I think it's going to be mostly JCM, a little bit of McNichols. But like, I don't know, he's going to have to get there on probably early downs, right? Like, I don't think he's going to be.
Correct.
Like
the explosive stuff is interesting.
Yeah.
The Bears getting healthier. TJ Edwards probably back. Kyler Gordon back, but he's been popping some explosives. Bears overall a little bit weak up front. I think Grady Jarrett is going to be out. They have some injuries in the defensive line still. So yeah.
Yeah, and Steve mentioned here 7 yards is a pretty high number for Bill. I mean, it is. That's like
it is.
The bump.
I just meant like could he see more like receiving work or
his rushing and receiving's got to be like what 80, yeah, 83.
Yeah.
Receiving's 8.5. Yeah, I guess I don't mind that. That's not bad. Yeah, I think he was popping in here for something, right? I think I was under on the receiving yards.
Under the receiving yards, yeah.
I mean,
it's one of those situations where Rodriguez is not currently ruled out, right? So if he is, we're going to see a natural, movement there. And again, that doesn't necessarily mean that it improves this situation per se, but it will. I mean, Rodriguez was involved a decent amount last couple of weeks.
For sure. This number here, Luke McCaffrey, 1.5 minus 155 is probably pretty strong because you got, I mean, just everyone else ruled out and he played pretty well last week. I mean, you're laying juice on Luke McCaffrey, but if you can replicate his role in target share from last week, I think he's in a pretty good spot.
Yeah.
Let's see here. I think that's about it situationally. I don't have too much else. Like otherwise, like prop wise, I think played some odd stuff earlier in the week.
I like the odd stuff. I tailed the odd stuff.
Did you? Okay, nice. Yeah, I think we're up to like 30 something at this point. 32. Everyone's going to be ruled out. So Steve's asking any greasy reception unders we should take. I mean, here, guys, we can just let's see, pop it up and see if there's anything. Select all, and then there's a million different things you can bet on here. So yeah, I mean, here you go. The greasiest one, yeah, Pat Freiermuth under 2.5 receptions, minus 200. That's I think about as greasy as it gets. Let's see here. Higbee 2.5 minus 165 is probably still good. I think it was like minus 130 when we started the show. We were talking about it. That one might be that might be interesting, but still with Tutu out, I don't know if that impacts anything at all there. And then Keon Coleman under 3.5 minus 125. Any Keon Coleman under you can just sell me on.
Yeah, same.
I think the guy's just cheeks. Again, certified hater of plenty of NFL players at this point, but here you go, liquidating the hard rock on Farmer. That's funny. Cool, man. All right. Well, this is good. If you guys have any thoughts, questions, whatever, you can get Sharp Stack free 7-day trial, 50% off as well. After that, with code MTL50, I mean you get a free week, and then I think a month would be like $50 or something like that after the discount. Which again, like anyone who's betting this stuff, we have some people using this that your unit size is like $25, $50, and they're still finding value on it. So you don't have to be some high roller to make some money on it. I think it's, as you can see, like anything over a growth rate of like 0.1 is like what we consider generally what I've been betting. And I mean, that's like 12 bets alone just on reception. So, I mean, there's plenty of things you can jam.
In all sports, right? So like we're looking at the NFL side, but you want to grind, like the college football menu is popping again. And NBA starting, NHL's already here. So, it's
I lower the implied odds range too. I don't even do any like the wild long shots. Someone, I think it was maybe Sean, bet like UCLA money line 2 weeks ago, and it was like 8-1 or something like that.
He took him against Penn State, I think. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Now it turns out, I mean, Penn State just blows, but Sharp Stack new, right? Or
and UCLA maybe is okay, right? They got another dub yesterday. So
that's so good. Oh man.
Yeah. So not just NFL. We show you the NFL because obviously it's Sunday morning. You want to be looking at the NFL stuff. But yeah, it's if you get the full year, MTL get you 25% off for the full calendar year, and that's going to get you all sports. So, but if you want football for a month, MTL 50 is the great way to do it. But that's after your free 7-day trial. So just take advantage, get the free 7-day trial, and then go from there.
Love it.
Sweet.
Love it.
All right, brother. 7 day.
Until tomorrow. Next show.
Tomorrow, next show.
Yeah. Sweet.
3 p.m. Eastern.
Let's do it. All right. We'll catch you guys tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern, for the review and early bets show for week 7. Jesus, is flying by.
Yeah, right. And then we get to go to Chicago watch party.
Oh yeah, tomorrow night, Frontier Chicago watch party. It's about to get lit. Cubs did not make it to NLDS, unfortunately. That would have been extra special, but yeah, it'll be a good time still. So see you guys all there.
Pop over, so we'll see.
Yeah. Oh man, so good. Yeah, Ed Fang's gonna be there, and I think we got Silva coming in the house because Ed texted him, and he's gonna hop over, and
nice.
And Daigle and Steve, I think, will be there. So it should be a good crew.
I'll be there. Can't wait. Appreciate everyone hanging out with us. So Move Line, where we listen to podcasts, 444 live on YouTube. Come back tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern. Game previews. Take advantage. 7-day free trial. 7 day.